best pie in the country, Thai chicken pies.
I'll tell you what, they're on here.
They are on here, and that was beautiful place by Pace. Maney gets it back inside, but look, dodging back, taking a mark is Lovell. Gee, that was back inside. It is Brighton who picked that one up. That's Mason. Mason goes further. That's a really, really good mark by the Jet Evans, who goes back and will have a shot. He'll probably just come around here, Duff.
Jet Evans is a jet.
He's a ripper. He so far looks good. He's speedy. He's fleet of foot. He's going to do the traditional drop punt, Duff. That's a very unusual kick. But when you got a kick like that, the Jets' engines are up and about for Brighton, and that's the first goal. There's the lilac boots on display. There's the man bun going around there. That was Best to go in again. He's bumped aside there because of a more determined Jet Evans who comes in, and on that skews that one around the check side. Beautiful goal there by Benny Giddis, Duff. So if the Duff TV van happened to break down, you'd call the van out. And here is Brighton taking a strong mark, and this is Rory Campbell. And Rory Campbell going back, just taking the time, and puts it through. Good goal by Campbell. And they are certainly, like you said, Duff, taking advantage of this wind. You said it was about a 4-goal wind.
I just love this vehicle.
I can get a sense of that, Duff, given where the camera tends to be going.
Yeah.
And the ball is back. It may be one of the Brighton players, Duff, who could be doing a bit of the old L plates on there, but it's come back in. Look out, here's the Jet. Evans swoops on that one, goes back in towards the goal. He certainly is, Jet by name, and Nate, that's a ripping goal.
It's a Rolls Royce.
And the car horn stuff, do you reckon Taylor held quite long as weight of numbers? If there's two there's got to be a loose player somewhere as it comes over. What about that one, Duff? The inside out, heard the call and hit the post. Wouldn't that have been a great goal, Duff? But there's no doubt about it. I think the worst of the wind is over. But don't contend with wind if you are Lauderdale. You've got to contend with Jet Evans, who's been really, really one of the better players so far for the Brighton team as it comes well over the back, running hard as it Thorpe dispossessed by a strong Mafui. And he has been paid the free kick.
That'd be like running into a freight train on the Midlands Highway.
It certainly would. A double B Barwick's truck full of landscape supplies coming down the highway, Duff, that would be.
And look at the unit here, number 21.
Yeah, we spoke about him a few minutes ago, Cade Davies. He's one of your favourite players in the under-14A2 division.
No,
you like the way he goes about his work, don't you?
And I like his haircut.
He's got that under-over look. He's got the flick, just to keep the flick, but there's not a lot around the ears, Duff. So here he comes. Kicks with those longer shorts.
I tell you what.
And he's put it straight through the middle. That's just the fillip that Lauderdale needed, Duff.
At the early stage of this three-quarter time, because he wasn't happy at half-time, the coach of Lauderdale. It was closed doors.
Here it is.
Closed doors, Andrew.
Yes, but I got in there, Duff, and I'll tell you all about that in a minute. And that's a lovely mark by Weeding. Very professional outfit. George Sterling, Super Coach Sterling, he just stands back and he's like the conductor of an orchestra. He's got coaches everywhere, and they just take control of your backs, your mids, your forwards, and the like.
It's like that, is it?
And then all of a sudden, at the last minute, he just sort of taps the bat on down, and they come in, a well-oiled machine in there, Duff. Very, very impressive. So now, look at the great mark taken there by Waller. Waller comes back into a very unselfish player. Thankfully takes
touched.
after. Touched, was it?
Oh, it sounded. Was it?
Through she goes, Duff. My goodness gracious me. Let's have a look at that one on the Mood Food replay.
I thought it was touched. You tell me.
No. Straight through. Let's have a look here at the Mood. Right. Beautiful play there by Waller. As Waller came back into Weeding. And Weeding has popped that one through. Did you want to go the slow-mo, Duff?
No. Oh, so you're a coach as well, eh?
Just do a little bit of coaching, Duff. As that ball goes end over end, Brighton, they're a big chance if they can pick this one up. It's Thorpe, goes the kick around, and he knew exactly what he was doing was Bo Thorpe, and he is absolutely cock-a-hoop with that kick, Duff.
And how's the celebration?
I think he was probably more surprised than we were. If I get out early enough, because I know every punter here will be going into Brighton's best bakehouse on the way home. As it barreled, here's danger signs as they pick that one up. And kicking it clearly through was Zeke Mason. And haven't they had a couple of great minutes here, Duff?
Oh, I tell you what, he's got a bit of strut about himself, hasn't he, too? I reckon he practices that dribble kick.
Do you think that the great Jezza Jones just organised the weather as well?
Oh, well, he's a god out here, isn't he? So he's capable of doing anything.
Gracious. So that's a big, long kick that goes into the square. And look at the adoring crowd just loving that. The kick around the body by Zeke Mason has popped that one through. There's some very interesting names in there, Duff. Wholesale Retail Landscaping Supplies are the naming right partners. We thank them very, very much for all the assistance they give us, Duff. They're a cracker company, aren't they?
They are. Look at that, twice in a row now. Young Jet's got the ball out and gone bang down towards the Brighton goal. And guess what? They got another one.
That was well played by Jack Bell. He got the front and centres about him, didn't he, Duff?
He did, but I think that's been a masterstroke. So
he's just looking around now, just making sure that he's just checking the breeze, Duff. And he goes in. Oh my goodness. You know what, Duff?
No, he passed it.
I think he passed that off because it's the way he looked around.
Yeah.
He was looking for guidance from Supercoach Williams, and I think he just heard the call, pass it off. And that's what he did. They're clever at doing that sort of stuff. As Felix Williams now, he is in the forward pocket. Williams goes back and drills that one through. That's a very, very fine kick. As the siren has gone here, ladies and gentlemen, Jezza Jones Park. It is checking the Brighton's best Bakehouse scoreboard, which shows Brighton 9-13-67, defeating Lauderdale 2-9-21. For Brighton, Duff, it was Jet Evans with the best of field performance with 2 goals. Zeke Mason 2. It is Bell, Gittis, Williams and Campbell singles. And for the vanquished Lauderdale, it was Weeding and Davis with singles each. So at the end of the day, a very comfortable victory here, Duff, for the home team Brighton.
It was, but I tell you what, football was the winner, and the Lauderdale boys, they're probably a bit disappointed, but they'll take this one on the chin, Hoppy. They'll get themselves down to training under Supercoach Sterling during the week.
Oh, yes.
And they'll improve from this, don't you worry. It'll be a very good learning experience, as you say.
I think so too. So we hope you, ladies and gentlemen, have enjoyed the coverage here from Brighton in the Barwick's STJFL season for 2022. We want to say again a very, very warm thank you to our friends Barwick's Wholesale Retail Landscaping Supplies, the IGA supermarkets. I think there's about 88 odd stores around. Shop locally and support IGA supermarkets. Zambrero, beautiful Mexican food. Bennett's Petroleum and Mood Food. I'll be going in there in a minute, Duff. I have to get a little bit of fuel to get my way home to Brighton. And of course, Brighton's best Bakehouse for all their great support. That's all from Martin Duffy and Big Jerry just sitting over next to me, although he wants to stay on. Jerry, you have to go home.
What's Jerry do down there? What was he doing?
Oh, he makes the cups of teas to keep me going. So okay. Jerry's done a great job with On the Urn. And you, Duff, up there on the camera. So we hope that you've enjoyed the coverage. We look forward to when we come to you next. That's all from the Silver Fox, and have a very, very good week.